Jude Bellingham made history for being the youngest ever first-team player when he made his official debut for Birmingham at roughly 16 years of age. Eventually, he made strides being an integral piece for England in the World Cup, to joining the likes of Borussia Dortmund, and now in the galaxy of stars in Real Madrid. Given his arrival to Madrid, how will Bellingham affect Los Blancos? Let's further investigate. Looking at Real Madrid's lineup for the next couple of years, it can be argued that the team is currently in a project where they are molding the next generation of talent. The arrival of Aurelien Tchouameni, Eduardo Camavinga, and Fede Valverde are signs that Los Blancos are slowly transitioning to a new era without Toni Kroos and Luka Modric. Now, some of you might wonder, is it possible to field a lineup without the two aging midfield legends? Well, here are some concerns that I have. I've watched Bellingham play, and while there are those who rave about him being the successor to Real Madrid's legendary midfield duo, I personally wouldn't call him a direct replacement, and here's why. Bellingham's playstyle is different from Modric and Kroos, as he is more of a player who would roam around to support the movement of the ball or his teammates, not someone who would orchestrate a team's offense. Given his approach, I can imagine him as someone who would go to the left flank, and from there he would be an added outlet for Vinicius Jr. to further showcase his explosiveness. And he could do the same on the right, where he can allow Arda Güler to move into the half spaces and unveil his lethal left-footed curl shot. Now, with all that's been said, let's now assess what would make Bellingham stand out over Kroos and Modric. Upon looking at the stats in their respective domestic leagues for the 2022-2023 season, Bellingham is more versatile on the defensive end, as he can effectively cover various areas of the pitch. In addition, he manages to win the majority of his duels, as he boasts a whopping 67% in challenges won. And this is important because one of Real Madrid's issues last season was that their midfield could be overwhelmed. Most evident in their second leg match against Manchester City, where Los Blancos was completely battered in the midfield areas. With Bellingham in the team, Real Madrid's defensive presence would increase, as he is renowned for his decision to hustle back and prevent an attack. And this would help Madrid a lot, as Tchouameni or Camavinga isn't pressured to take a huge chunk of defensive workload given Bellingham's impact. Plus, his decision to track back would lead to some potential counterattacks for Real, as Bellingham is capable of throwing long passes en route to a running Vinicius Jr., or better yet, Kylian Mbappe. While Bellingham's arrival could help address some of the problems for Real Madrid, there are still some issues that are worth noting. Karim Benzema's departure places Los Blancos in a major dilemma on who should be their number 9. Now, there are rumors of Harry Kane or Kylian Mbappe joining the club, and these two are actually good additions, as Kane, like Benzema, is a reliable forward that loves to drop deep and roam, while Mbappe's all-around skill set and physical presence is a godsend. However, there's also the possibility that Real Madrid will stick with their current assets. Real Madrid fans have witnessed Rodrigo being deployed as a false 9 in some matches, and while this has proven to be viable, Rodrigo may lack the physical presence up front. So I was actually thinking, what if Bellingham ends up as a false 9? Now, his playstyle does fit the description of a false 9, given his tendencies to roam around and drop deep, not to mention his knack for going aggressive and beating his defenders. Though this is a possibility that Ancelotti could utilize, this has some downsides, as it would place a lot of pressure on Vinicius Jr. and perhaps another player like Rodrigo to be offensive juggernauts. Overall, the addition of Jude Bellingham is looking like a promising move for Real Madrid's new era of Galacticos. Now the question remains, is he worth the bargain for Los Blancos? Will he end up as an integral piece for the success of Real Madrid in the upcoming season? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you and have a great day. Peace.